Hey, mods. Thanks for being here. Hey, Squirrel Girl, Diana H., Puka Vista. Hey, Mama E., Erica, Marie Marion, Joel Sachs. Hey, Eric, Cheap Chick. Good to see you, babe. Hey, Donna Cooper. Um, I'm kind of on time today, and that's different. Hey, Meredith Lynn, and you can tell because people aren't here. Guys, I'm a little bit embarrassed. Joanne. Hey, Joanne Holly. Hey, Aloha Sue. There's Liz Tricks. Guys, I don't get camera shy. Like I don't get nervous to public speak at all. Hey, Starlina. Hey, Ghostwriter. Lacey Silver. Hey, Susie with an S. Lumens here. Lady O, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hey, Aspire to Inspire. Thank you, Joel Sachs. Hey, Iwa, Armine. Armine, it's late there. I'm sorry it's late here. This sucks. I don't like going this late. Hey, Barbara Waite. Hey, Pat Jonas. Kim Leaf. Honey Lou, Gemini Girl. Love you, Marie Marion. Hey, Skeeter. Catherine B. I'm looking forward to Church Boy Story this Sunday. Hey, FAFO. That's so funny. Hey, Jennifer Minton. Sort of Robin Miners. Hey, Lilac Lime. I drove past. I was in the country today and way out there. Hey, Jeannie, on purpose, calling you Jeannie. Hey, Chrissy Twig. I drove past a country house today. You know, like this is the country, guys. P Cab 56. Welcome in. Hey, Karen. Hey, Jamie Palmer. And there was a sign at the front gate and it said FAFO. And I was like, dang, I would not want to find out what that's about. Bit of a heavy day. Today marks 7 years since your mom passed. Prayers for Armine, guys. Lift her up. I love Armine. She's such a special lady. If you don't pray, send non-prayers, but we love her. And I bet that is a heavy day. Well, we're wrapping you in love here because I really love her. Thank you for sharing that with us, babe. Okay, Nancy. Hey, Audra in Denver. S Lucky, that's cute. Hey, Buffy. Hey, Styro. Shadows and Nana. Thank you, babe. I was a little worried about it, but thanks for letting me know you like it. Hey, Just As I Am. Thanks, guys. Poor Armine. That's hard. That's going to be really, really rough. I know a lot of you have been there, and I know I haven't been there yet. Hey, Kim is blue. Anyway, it was funny. I saw a sign that said that. And I was like, I wouldn't want to find out. Love you, Armine. We really love and appreciate you, babe. Guys, what's new with you? What's going on? What's happening? Has anything happened on YouTube? I've been gone the entire day. I want to say something. I'm going to live. Hey, BB. I'm going to survive. And that's a big deal. Saw my doctor today. Where are my nurses at? New to the chat. S Lucky. Slucky. I don't know how to say your name, but that's cute. Guys, say hi to him or her because we don't retain new people. And suddenly we have new people, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I love a new person personally. Hey, Julie. Hey, Debbie. Slucky, you'll see here that we do like a roll call type of deal. We just really like to make sure that everybody feels seen, feels heard. We get everybody situated in. We all got our drinks. Oh, okay. Your name's Shauna. You're a female. Okay. Great name. Yeah, Puka Vista. And everybody here is really, really nice. Everybody's very welcoming. And it's just, we just all get our, we get our drinks, we hydrate, we talk, since you're a female, we talk about vag, which is also known as a ham wallet or a panty hamster. Hey, Mrs. Carson. Hey, Rachel Sandy. We talk about everything there is to talk about under the sun. No two shows are the same. So, hey, DS Kitty, that can be good and that can be bad. You don't really know. No one knows what it's going to be like over here, including me. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth. Buffy prefers Cooter. You normally catch the replays. Well, thank you for being here. And thank you to everybody who watches the replay crew. Thank you. And thank you for being here, new people and older people and just plain old people. So I saw the doctor today, guys, and I said, if you were going to take a stab at it, I love my doctor, by the way. I love him. He's hilarious. He's pure country. Dude is like hard to understand. He's so country, but I love it. And he has like an updated, like a modern mullet. And today he dressed pretty damn slick. I was like, that's a cool shirt, dude. Hey, Cindy G. Hey, um, and he's really smart. Like, dude is super smart. You can tell. You can tell he's very, very educated. Well, he's a doctor, frankly. He's a doctor. So, hey, Lenore Gray. But oh, good Lord. He does that, doesn't he, Donna Cooper? I loved your picture Tommy posted on his live of you with the tinfoil hat hair. You still looked beautiful. It was funny though. My husband does stuff like that to me all the time. Yeah, he was when I got my hair done the time before last, I sent him that, but I didn't send it knowing he was going to show it on his damn show. And then when I was there last week, he was like, "Can you send me some more pictures while you're under the dryer?" And I was like, "I guess if that's what really makes your hair blow back." Interesting, Pat Jonas. I know, Cindy G. Oh, I know. Tommy loves to show those. Reese, early results look like I might live too with some medical intervention and some strength. I love to hear that. Thank the Lord, D. I kind of didn't have any doubts though. I got to be honest. My gut was telling me that you weren't dying. I didn't feel like you were dying, but I have been off about that before. I've called it before where I'm like, I don't think they're dying, and then they're dead. Kind of like Seamus yesterday, who ended up not dying. Shockingly, I thought he was dead. I was 100% sure that they ate his head and he was dead, and he's alive and more annoying than he's ever been. So just for those Seamus fans out there, he's going to live. Hey, Kat, speaking of cats, Diana H., I'm just really glad he is our special boy. So I said, hey, man, got my blood test results here. And I said, hey, dude, if you had to guess, oh my God, I forgot to, Kim is blue. Dang it. Here's the good news. I have to go back sooner than I thought. That sucks. I wish I had. Guys, Kim, I had so many other things to talk to him about and I forgot. And that's, you ever have that happen to you? I forgot. Happened to me. Hey, I rule. So I said, hey, if you were going to roll the dice, like if you were just going to take a gamble at just a stab, right? Like just take a stab at it. I said, what do you think's going to kill me? The beatus or the cholesterol? And you know what else sucked? What was crazy is this sweet lady, this sweet nurse that brought me back. She was like, yeah, I know. I should have made a note of it. Seamus, I want to stab you. He's standing on my screen. Are you serious? Okay, nobody look at my butt. I'm wearing shorty shorts and Huxley isn't home. Hey, Caitlin, haters, only you're allowed to look. Don't look at my butt cheeks. Damn it. Seamus. Come on, buddy. Come on. You've got a lot of problems. You seem to be having a lot of trouble. You're struggling. Get out of the tree, son. Don't take your time. There's no pressing matter. It's not like I'm live. Are you serious? You're lying right now. Seamus is sitting in a tree. He just decided to sit in the tree. Seamus, sometimes I want to reach out to the coyotes and tell them when you're going to be outside so they can eat your head. I hate everything. He's sitting in a tree. He's sitting in a tree. What did I say? What was I saying? So I said, oh, so this cute lady, sweet, sweet gal. You can open your eyes now. Yeah, we thought he died, honestly, BB. And I don't know that would have been the worst. I don't know. But that's the Scientologist in me. I don't know. Yeah, no, Tommy likes my butt. Better than the screen. He's sitting in a tree. He's sitting on top of a bush. He's sitting there. I wish I could go take a picture of this. He's sitting in a bush. Unbelievable. I'm never helping you again. I'm going to send the coyotes our address. So she takes my blood pressure with a machine. Now, I've worked, Yeah, lady, I'll tell you. So I have worked with physicians, MDs, and they always say don't ever use a cuff, like, or no, use the cuff. Don't use a automated machine to take blood pressure because it's usually not accurate. Holy hell. This lady takes my blood pressure and she goes 147 over 94. And I was like, what? Oh, we can't add that to the list. Hey, Heather Huckleberry. I was like, no, I'm not dying of that too. Like, I salt my food regularly. I am not cutting out salt. I'll try to cut out sugar, but I need the salt, right? And she was like, yeah, that's kind of high for you. She's like looking at my chart. I'm like, lady, take it with a cuff, please. I don't believe science. So she gets the cuff, 120 over 80. I said, there you go. Hey, MJ, there it is. We're not going to add high blood pressure to the list. No, we are not. Okay. I've got the betas. I've got the cholesterol. I get the pancreatitis. Sometimes you throw in an STD. I'm not going to give up salt. So thank God we don't have high blood pressure. Here's the great news. Where are my nurses? Hey, Susan Trigg. I don't see baby steps, but is Renee B here? Meredith Lynn's here. I'm incredibly salty. I'm not having high blood pressure. I got the asthma. I can't even I can't stand air. My body rejects air. I'm not going to add high blood pressure. I can't. I'm literally rejecting air. Okay. My A1C went up. So my numbers that I read to you guys there's baby steps. Oh, I'm not giving up cheese. I'd rather be dead. If cheese cuts off like 10 years of your life, then so what? It's 10 years where you're less ugly. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. I talked to my doctor about this today. I said, you see a lot of ugly people, don't you? Be honest. I'm not going to get ugly. I don't want to get that ugly. I wouldn't call myself attractive now, but I do not want to look like this and then add Shar-Pei wrinkles to it. I don't want to look like Marilyn. I'm never going to look like that. I'd rather be dead. So when I read the results to you guys the other day, I was reading the results from the first go round 3 months ago. Guess what? Guess what happened? I lied. I lied to you guys. Check this shit out. Remember I told you that my overall total cholesterol was 223 baby steps? It went down. He goes, what are you talking about? So I said to him, Lady O, I said, hey, dude, I said, I know you don't normally do this with your patients, right? But I'm not just anybody. I'm a cool patient. Hey, Jan. Hey, Michael Wincoop. No, I'm not cutting out cheese. I said, look, I feel like we know each other at this point. Like, I'm not going to rat you out, right? I'm a YouTuber. You could easily rat me out, ruin my life. So that's not going to happen. Like, there's no shakedown here. Hey, Margie Barr. I said, if you had to take a gamble on it. Yeah. Lolo. By the way, cute name. I said, hey, if you had to take a gamble, okay, just blink twice, right? I said, MJ, you have the high blood pressure, cholesterol, kidney stones, allergies, something kind of polyps, malignant tumors. Good Lord. MJ, that's terrible. What'd your doctor tell you? Are you on borrowed time? What's happening? Hey, Debbie Gonzalez. Oh, God. See, this is why I don't want to know. I probably have all those too, those diagnoses, MJ. I don't want to know. Don't scan my ass. I got scanned by OT8s. I'm good. I don't want to have scans done because you know what's going to happen? They're going to go, you're riddled with cancer, girl. You got like 16 kinds of cancer. You should be dead. Like, honestly, someone check that woman's pulse. Well, why are we getting all these new people? Can you tell your friends? Andy Griffith is new here, but I love you. Well, that's amazing. And you know what? If you can hate anybody for no reason, Marilyn, then we can love anybody for no reason, Andy. And I'm happy you're here. Welcome in, my friend. And how interesting that that's your name. Wasn't that a show? Thank you, Slucky. Seamus, I swear to God, I'm never going to help you again. So I said, dude, we have a rapport, right? Like you know me, right? People know me. I said, if you had to guess how I'm going to die, which we all know it's going to be that YouTube guy probably. Like, it'll be a battle though. Like, if I die because that guy comes to try to kill me, know that I went out fighting. Like, I will bite his, I'm going to tear the sack right off. Like, he's going to go out not being able to reproduce. I don't think that's happening anyway, but hey, good Marilyn. Thank you. Hey, yeah. Well, Andy Griffith, I'm glad you're here, but there's Renee B. There's our other nurse. Okay. So I said, dude, if you had to guess, what do you think? Like, what will be the reason that I die? Which one is it? And this dude's sitting here and he goes, I said, is it going to be my cholesterol or the beatus? Like, this is a typical American, just a fat fucking American that's like, which one is going to be the death of me so I can go plan my funeral? And he was like, girly? He's so Southern. He's so country. I love it so much. And again, he has a very updated mullet. FYI, the correct procedure for taking blood pressure is rarely done in the doctor's office. How strange. Well, when I worked for ophthalmologist, Seamus, I swear to God, man, you're the worst person. Look at this shit. Oh, he just jumped off. Now he's going to start screaming, let me in. He's already doing it. We're losing the audience, Seamus, and it's your fault. It's dead air out there. Seamus, no. Why are you causing so many problems in my life? Why are you such a problem? Why are you such a problem? You're a redheaded stepchild. We're going to send you to live with Marilyn, and you know what that means. She'll send you to the sausage factory. So I said, do you think, oh, by the way, yeah, no, you have to use the thing that pumps, right? They don't take the time, right? Who has that kind of time? Thank you so much. Barney Fife. Interesting. They don't take the time. And thank you for paying to say that, by the way, baby says. Now, don't poor Seamus. Don't give him any kind of sadness at all, Marie Marion. He has a very lovely life. And yesterday we thought he had lost his head. So I go, do you think I'm going to die from cholesterol? And he was like, girly? He's like, I don't think you're going to die from cholesterol. Hey, Wendy Brewer. I was like, which is it? Just be honest. Just be honest. Like, you lie to your other patients. Don't lie to me, sir. So here's what he said. I love this guy. I love country doctors. First of all, like, they understand that everybody eats at the Cracker Barrel and everybody's fat, and they don't like try to push everything on you, right? City doctors are like, you better start jogging. Like, he was like, how often you exercising? I swear to God, I'm going to call a coyote right now to come get you. Hey, Cindy Cat Lover. Somebody come get this cat. Anyone except Marilyn. Seamus. Nobody likes you, and I have to be the one to say it. I'll be the one to say it. No one likes you. Nobody likes your behavior. Hey, whine a little bit more. So yeah, city doctors are very like, he goes, how much you exercising, girly? And I was like, you're looking at it, dude. Have you seen this fupa? Come on, you've touched it. Why are all these people from TV shows coming in here? I'm doing great. Thanks. Marie Marion, come get him. Seamus. Unreal. I can't handle it. You're interrupting the flow of my day. Yeah, Lady O, what's going on there? Why are all these characters from Friends in here? Like, why is the whole cast of Seinfeld in here? I don't understand. Don't you guys have anything other time, something else to do? So he said, guys, get this. All my nurses that care about me. My last cholesterol was 223. Remember that? Your new general practitioner is gorgeous and gay. He asked what I'll take to get me to work out again. And I said, oh my God, did you really say that, MJ? Holy Lord. Did he fire you? Yeah. He was like, how much are you exercising, girl? I was like, exercise? This is the South. Like, I'm offended. That's crossing a line, sir. I was like, that's not a safe space for me. And you're crossing a boundary, like hardcore. No, I didn't say that. Hey, Tammy, I said all the time. Like, I'm always like planking and like lifting weights and shit. I was like, you've probably, like, I have a YouTube show where it's just all about fitness. Like, I'm all about fitness. Like, I don't know why these numbers are showing otherwise, because I'm all about fitness. Jan, put your money where your mouth is and come get him. I do walk every day. Hey, beautiful dreamer. I walk every day. And hey, Trace. And I told him that. I said, dude, I walk every day. But I got to be honest, we got to up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. I only take about, I got to time it. Thanks, Andy. Hey, Rain. I got to time it, but I only take about a 20-minute walk a day. I was like, I'm just taking one. And I said, frankly, I'm not doing that as much anymore because I saw a snake and it gave me really, really crazy eyes. And it said, if I come back to its territory, it was going to kill me and my dogs. So I was like, I've skipped it. Hey, Noelle. So guys, my overall cholesterol before was 223. I'm practically like the most fit, most healthy person alive. It dropped to 194. He was like, girly, he was like, your cholesterol went down. He was like, it dropped a lot of points. And I said, and I don't think you're supposed to say this to your doctor. And it just fell out of my mouth. I went, Seamus, get your ass out of here and don't ever come back. I said, hey, Alicia. I said, see, Seamus just threw me off. Can someone back me up and help me? Where was I? What was it about my number? Someone help me. I just went blank. Okay. Well, what happened is simply this. And I'll just, what's with these weird people coming in here? I mean, I don't mind it, but it's weird. I would leave my wife for you. Your poor wife. Yeah, Tamber June. Oh, that's it. Thanks, Deb. So something you probably shouldn't say to your doctor. He goes, your number went down. And I said, that's weird because I've changed absolutely nothing. And he was like, that's not the best thing to say. Thanks, Susan. I've changed nothing. It went from 223 to 194. I haven't changed a thing. As a matter of fact, thanks, Slucky. I've increased you guys know I have an addiction to those damn Asian noodles that I've been buying from Costco. I've increased. Yeah. So it was 223, Pat Jonas. It went down to 194. My A1C, hey, Neptunes, my A1C went up. So he goes, your triglycerides, where's that? Nope. LDL, my LDL went up. Okay. So of all my cholesterol numbers, everything went down. But the LDL went up and my A1C went up. Okay. And my A1C went from 7.7. Probably I rule. My A1C went from 7.7 to 8. And I said, that's not good. I know, Tammy. And he goes, yeah, but you know what that means? It's every 3 months, Deb. He goes, but you know what that tells me? He goes, you know what that tells me exactly? Is that Moose? Why is this happening to me? Now Moose is at the door. I mean, can I go get him or is this guy? I can't live my life. I can't live like this. This is torture. Moose, I see you. You little shit ass. You guys are both jerks. You better find something else to do. I'm going to send you guys to the sausage factory myself. Okay, so Cindy G, because you are curious about this. So he said the fact that your triglycerides went up and your A1C went up, he said is very simple. Have they checked my cortisol? No. He said it's very simple. He said all that tells me, he said, is that you've increased your carbs. And I know Mama E, but I'm scared of what would come through it. He said, all that tells me is that you're stressed. So I have something going on behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. It's stressing my life out really, really seriously. Kim is blue. He said, with what's going on, which he knows what it is, he said, you are, hey, Jen Finberg. He goes, you're super stressed and you ate more carbs. I gained 3 pounds in the last 3 months. He goes, you've gained a pound a month. He goes, I'm not worried about any of this. He goes, you're not free. You know, it's not like your numbers just are crashing. Noodles, not bad for cholesterol, but great for diabetes. Yeah. Yep. I know. Baby steps. I know. There's nothing I can say to that. When I finish my last bowl of nudies, I'm not going to buy more nudies. So thank you for super chatting. And I'm trying to avoid buying more nudies. So he goes, all you did was you increased your carbs. And he said, and your A1C went up. So he said, here's what we can do. He's better today, Wendy. He said, here's what we can do. He said, we can try. Yes, Lucky, exactly. You got to choose your battles. You got to choose between nudies or, cutting off 3 to 10 years of your life. I'm going to pick the nudies every time. I don't think life is that great, right? Like, I don't want to get super ugly. So if I make it to like 70, I'm good. Look at me Marilyning it. They're fine. They joke about it. Your cortisol is probably sky high. It can affect weight, A1C. Probably, but I don't know how to fix that. So please don't send me nudes. Yeah. But he said, here's what we can do. He said, we can try the Jardians because we've been talking about that. And he said, you may or may not get yeast infections. He said, I have some people that do. He said, typically older people get yeast infections from that. And if you get too skinny, you're going to get more ugly. Right. I agree with that. Nobody wants to be in their 70s and like 90 pounds like my mom. You're going to get too wrinkly. So he said, or we can try. I said, what about an injection? He said, yeah, I mean, we can try that. And I said, I have an idea. And he said, what? I said, let's change nothing. Let's roll the dice. Let's gamble. Let's go crazy. I was like, let's go crazy. Let's try nothing. Like, I changed nothing and my cholesterol went down. Like, clearly the Lord is kissing me from above going, don't do anything, girl. Like, you're doing fine. Yeah, work on better sleep. I don't know about my thyroid. Probably fine. So he said, all right, I'm going to give you 3 more months. He said, try to cut back on your carbs. That's it, girl. He was like, that's it. Get laid. Get out there and be somebody. He was like, go on YouTube. Write a book. Do a show. Get some haters. Clap back. Yell at people who beat their kids. That's why I keep it chubby. Oh, I for sure try to maintain my weight, which I did gain 3 pounds. And it's creeping up there, Rain. Probably weigh as much as Tommy. No wrinkles and my tits are bigger. Yeah, I love being chubby. Hey, Guyton girl. So great news. Like, excellent results here, people. Excellent work, right? Good numbers. Good numbers. Blood pressure's good. Keeping it real, keeping it chill, right? Greek salad. Next time I want nudes. In all seriousness, Cindy, you lucky. In all seriousness, does he know Marilyn beats her kids? Probably. Yeah, I think I told him. In all seriousness. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We talked about this anyway. We're trying to get motivated, right? It's the beginning of the year. Is it? We're trying to get motivated and we're trying to change shit anyway. Thanks, Alicia. Alicia's like, so happy for you, Reese. I love Alicia Johnson. Here's what we do, right? She is evil. She's death warmed up. She's awful. She's also incredibly ugly. Hey, Teddy Bear Scott. How can we change this? What can we do? We have to put our heads together, guys. I don't eat a lot of meat. So you're never going to be able to see me doing much of like a keto. I tried to do keto back when I was married to Jeff. It actually didn't do anything. I did keto for like 6 months straight. I didn't really lose any weight, oddly enough. Uh correct, Cindy G. We're just not going to be evil. Thanks, Jen Finberg. Look at Jen. I love a good report card. Exactly. How can we cut down on carbs? What can we do to be more carb free but not increase meat? So, what I think I'm going to do, I am a now who's out there? Now there's just a murderer in the bush because there's something in the bush and both cats are in. Sir, I don't fully know what the Mediterranean diet is. Um, I don't know if I had my thyroid checked. What would it say? Here's my cholesterol. He did a lipid panel. So we did cholesterol, sodium, potassium, chloride, CO2, glucose, BUN, creatine, calcium, protein, albumin, alkaline phosphate, ALT, AST, bilirubin, AG ratio. He did a urine sample. Vitamin D is low. My vitamin D is always low. Always. And then hemoglobin A1C. That's it. That's all he did. Hey, Heather. More roasted broccoli. So can I just increase, Liz, vegetable intake? Hey, Kirsty Collins, because I love vegetables. I love, love, love vegetables. Other proteins on keto: cottage cheese, yogurt, nuts, beans. I eat that regularly anyway, Debbie Zito. I eat a lot of yogurt. The broccoli dance. I've never had quinoa. I eat a lot of yogurt anyway. Cottage cheese, I do buy at Trader Joe's. I like their cottage cheese. I don't eat it regularly. I eat a lot of almonds. I don't eat a lot of beans. But I was thinking, can I increase eggs? Because I would definitely, I hard boil a ton of eggs for Huxley. Huxley eats so many eggs. He's on that protein crazy. He eats a lot of protein. He eats eggs, tuna, chicken, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, nuts, chia seeds. Like that's all he eats. He doesn't eat any sugar and he's like super, super muscular. True, Susie, the good kind. I eat a lot of hummus. I don't know if there's protein in that, but hard-boiled eggs I make tons and tons of. So maybe I could pop like 2 to 3 hard-boiled eggs a day, which would be easy for me. I don't eat them, but I love them. I totally could eat them. I just don't because I save them for Huxley. But what I'll do is just buy more eggs. I might get another egg maker, the hard-boiled egg maker. It holds 14 eggs and it takes me like 3 hours to make his eggs because I make way, way, way like a ton. So maybe I should get 2 of them. I think they're pretty cheap. Maybe I should get 2 of them. It would be worth it. And then hard boil myself a bunch of eggs. Hummus is beans, good protein. Okay. Only 9 yolks per week. I thought that was found out to be debunked, that like egg yolks are not bad for you. Yeah, I know, Slucky, me too. I think I can do it. Here's the reason that I just eat carbs. I love avocados. The reason that I eat carbs, I think, is because I mindlessly eat. Like I didn't eat today until 3:30. That was my first meal today. I hadn't even had any water yet. As a matter of fact, this is my second sip of water of the day. And when I go to eat, I'm ready to eat. Like I'm hungry at that point. Usually about 2:30, 3:30 is when I eat. And I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to eat. I need to maybe just plan and prepare my meal better because if I had like a salad ready to go, I would eat that. If I had a bunch of eggs ready to go, I would eat that. I just eat what's convenient and quick. That's how I am. I eat like a Scientologist. I love avocado toast, Jen Finberg. Avocados are amazing. Also because I like to chop them up and put them in a bowl. I chop up 2 avocados, I put them in a bowl with a bunch of balsamic dressing and blue cheese and and salt and pepper, and I could eat the shit out of that every day. I used to do that all the time in Kansas City. I made it for me and Jeff. The other thing that's good in a bowl is chop up avocados, throw in um, shredded cheese. I pour a bunch of salsa over it and a big dollop of sour cream, salt and pepper. So good. That's another like, I will do that, and that is a meal for me. Yeah, Kim is blue. That's good too. I would do that. I would chop up a hard boiled egg and throw that in a bowl with some avocado and maybe some cheese. Yeah, I think I can do this. Who Alana's not in here, but she was one of them. Like, let's really try to make some changes. Let's try to, I can do it. I absolutely know I can do it. I'm strong enough and I like cottage cheese, Skeeter. I'm strong enough and I'm disciplined enough. It's just, I have to plan it. I have to plan it. That's all. I have to, maybe what I'll do is like write down almost meal plan. I've never done that before, but maybe I'll like write down Monday, you're going to eat this for lunch. Tuesday, stay on track. Do this. Wednesday, do this. Maybe I could just do something like that. I love taking, hey, Case Face, I love taking sliced cucumber because I love hummus. I'm addicted to hummus, but I like it with pita bread or Mary's Gone crackers. If you've ever had those, I love hummus with those. I like to take, hey, Sandy Kovacs, I like to take a bunch of hummus on a cracker or a pita bread. I don't care. I dip it in feta cheese crumbles. So it like soaks up a bunch of crumbles. And then I just drench it in sriracha. So what I will do is instead of crackers or pita bread, it takes longer, but I love to slice up a cucumber and do the same thing. Put hummus on the top, a sprinkle of feta cheese, and then sriracha. That's also delicious. Hummus and cucumbers are so underrated. You could find an app that could help you. I've tried that. I'm not really an app kind of person. I really don't use apps on my phone. I have Wendy Brewer. I've heard of HelloFresh, but I've also heard it's very expensive, and I can make my own food. With an elevated cholesterol, limit yolks, maybe 2 boiled eggs, but toss 1 yolk. Gross. I don't think I could do that. I don't want to just eat the egg white. I love a cucumber salad too, guys. Kim is Blue, do you ever do that? Because Kim is Blue loves Greek salad, and I love Greek salad. Chop up like some cucumber, some feta, some tomatoes, some black olive, or like a Greek Kalamata olive. Try to do 8 to 10 8-ounce glasses of water every day. Pat G, that's one thing, guys, and I need to order more electrolytes. Hey, Courtney, that's one thing I really need to increase is my water intake. Okay. I got a text from my sister, but she's okay. Hey, Christy Sayers. Man, Kim is Blue. If I take the time to do it, I will go to the store and buy like 3 cucumbers. I like to skin the skins off because I like cucumbers with the skins, but a doctor told me once, like, they're not good for you or something. So I always peel the skin off. I chop them up. I put them in a Ziploc, and I like to buy that dip, like a container of dill dip. I love dill dip and cucumbers and carrots. Oh my God, I'll eat that for dinner. Water should be the first thing of the day. I don't start drinking water same time until I start eating. Hey, Jamie Castro, I usually don't drink water until about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. That can't be good. I've got to. This isn't that big of a deal. If we just break it down, guys, I hope that you're all thinking with me on like, what are some small changes we can make? Remember what my dad said on Mother's Day? I said I was half dead. My life is half over. I'll be dead in half the time. Oh, yeah, that is Marty. He said, what are you going to do to change? What are you going to change for the second half of your life? What are you going to change? Hey, Angie, what are you going to do? I think, remember what Erica said yesterday, and I really liked her answer, be more present in the moment. That's one that I didn't add to my list. And if I can do that, then I can totally eat well. I like that kind of food. I prefer the kind of healthier food. I just think that we all get into this habit of like what's convenient, what's fast, right? I don't eat fast food, but I'll heat up something in the microwave or I will eat my noodles. I eat those a lot where you just add boiling water. That's not good for you. It's a lot of sodium, but it's fast. Don't overwhelm yourself. Too many changes at once can be too much. Yes, baby step. That's right. That's true. She's absolutely right. And that's for all of us. Thank you for your super chat again, babe. Love you. That's true too, Debbie. Water and lemon first thing in the morning. Well, I can't do that because I have to take my diabetes medicine and I can't take it with more than like 4 ounces of water and you have to wait 30 minutes. So that's the first thing I do. And then after the 30 minutes is up, I always have my cup of coffee. I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day. So I do that and then I don't drink anything else until about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And that's when I will go get that's what time I made this today. I just haven't drank it yet. This will now be my 3rd or 4th sip of water today. Honestly, Huxley should motivate me more to do this because he is all about meal prepping. He counts his macros, his carbs, he counts everything. His protein, like he hits a certain number a day. That's all. I just need to get on track like he does. Caprese salad is my favorite thing in the world. When I go to Ecuador, that's all I usually order from every restaurant. Reese, you set a timer. Joe sets a timer when he can eat. No, because I take my Ribelsis. I know Joe takes Ribelsis. Oh, great question. And I was going to talk about it today. I know that Joe takes Ribelsis. I don't set a timer, Rain, because I take Ribelsis at 7 every morning. And then I don't know, Cindy G. And then I don't eat till about I usually start getting hungry around 2:30 or 3 in the afternoon. So I fast. I don't eat except a cup of coffee. So I don't need to set a timer on when to eat because Ribelsis is an appetite suppressant and it clearly suppresses my appetite because I only eat usually 1 meal a day and then I'll eat usually at night like some cheese or some nuts or some chips or something, right? But I don't eat another meal. Today, yes, I haven't even told my mods this, but it's we're getting to the middle of the month. What is this month's charity? And I was thinking about that today, and I'm so glad you brought it up. If you don't mind, what's your vitamin D level? He highlighted it. 20.1. And I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's 20.1. Hey, Danique. Thank you again, baby steps. So I was thinking about the charity for the day, for the month. Yeah, Angie Mo. Well, Debbie Zito, you have a good one, like a charity. I wanted to specifically do breast cancer because of my sister. So for those of you that don't know, my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer in February. Hey, Just Joan. And she had her mastectomy. She had a double mastectomy like a week and a half ago now. And they removed both breasts and they removed the lymph nodes. And she is now cancer free. She just found out they got all the cancer out of her body. And I'm so, so, so happy about that. And so I thought I would like to, and we have some people, we have a lot, Liz Tricks, she is a breast cancer survivor. We have some people, it just made me think of it. And in honor of my sister, I wanted to do a breast cancer charity. Yeah, Kim is blue. I'm really, really happy for her. Yes, Lucky, praise God. I am so, so happy. So I would like to do a breast cancer charity this month. Thank you, Danique. And I would love it if you would consider donating to this program in my dad's name. Well, I absolutely will. We're going to do a charity every month until this channel has been taken down by Marilyn herself, which we're getting this close, guys. She's really, really close to taking us down. Any day now, I'm going to break. Hey, Emily Brooks. No, he did not give me a script for vitamin D. He said that's kind of a waste. I used to be on a script for vitamin D, and he was like, "Just go buy some over the counter and take it every day." And I just don't. I need to go get some. The thing I'm weird about with vitamins is I want a really, really good quality vitamin. So Case Face, we absolutely can. I won't just go buy a vitamin like at Walgreens. I want like a really good quality that's not full of fillers. So I'll have to research what a good quality one is. Sam, just Joan. Two-time survivor. Congratulations, beautiful dreamer. That's amazing. Reese, this is great. Such an awful disease. Let's all donate. Yes. So I would like to, I was researching breast cancer foundations. I already knew about from my time working in Kansas City. I knew about the Susan G. Komen Foundation. They do really good things. So I would like to donate to that foundation for this month. Nobody is ever pressured to do it. You don't have to do it. My vitamin D is really low. Okay, well, I'm just going to go get some. Don't you think that's the solution? Thank you, Case Face. But Case Face, tell me your dad's and we can choose his for next month. I'm happy to do that. Guys, if you have a charity that you love, we all know this. I'm a huge, huge, huge animal lover. So I like to also gravitate toward the animal charities, but I have a lot of cancer in my family and I love to donate to that. We love Case Face and her father recently passed. So guys, if you have a charity that you love, just already assume it will be on the list here. Like, no question. Thank you, Baby Steps, again. If you have to take vitamin D, low D can create other serious health issues. Okay. D3 with K. Yeah, seriously up that vitamin D. Visit Tommy. I love that. D3 with K. Okay. Thank you, Case Face. Please do that. The Pet Project, no question. Last month, MJ, we did the Canines for Warriors. We did quite a few in December, but I also want to come back around with the Asher House. I like the Asher House a lot. Okay, Caitlin. I've heard that pretty much every American. You should also donate to a child abuse charity. Susie with an S, consider it done. We absolutely will. Hey, Mama Bear. Cindy Cat Lover, thank you for the super sticker. That's so nice. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love the Asher House. No, D, I have not. Get your head out of the gutter. I was thinking because of the sunshine too. Actually, when I think of Ecuador, I think more of kissing Tommy. I want to kiss him, but I also want to go like just walk the beach and go have some good food. It's not all about sex, guys. I mean, it kind of is. Okay, MJ, guys, yeah, I love charity. I love donating to charity. I love what they do for human beings and animals. So consider it done. Yeah, I love the Asher House too. Okay, so Susan, I'm not looking at my screen right now. Hang on. Susan G. Komen, mods, it's komen.org. If you could do that, post that, please. How do I do this? No. Oh, I see. Okay. It's kind of tricky. They're like trying to make me do a monthly donation one time. Here we go. I always do $15 a month to charities, except in December, I did 15 a day. Dedicate this donation. Yes. I'm going to put my sister's name in there, Samantha. Do I have to? No, I'm not putting my phone number. Guys, I just have to say real quick, let me come back so I can see you. We did St. Jude, Slucky. We donated to St. Jude. Hey, Vince, guys, do not put your phone number into these charities. I get daily phone calls from the Special Olympics almost every day. St. Jude's not as bad, but the Special Olympics, and there's one other one that we donated to in December, but the Special Olympics calls me every single day. It's like Scientology. Hey, FinFan, and I can't stand it. Like, I really wish they wouldn't do that. It's a turnoff for me. It's like, really? Once a week, even? Please do not call me every single day. It's very frustrating, and I don't like that. So I'm not going to put my phone number. I'm not going to subscribe to your email list. Street address, populate. No, I don't live in Missouri. All right. Oh, man, I think I know my card number. Hold on. Yes. Okay. It auto-populated. Okay. All right. Just so I can prove it. You totally don't have to do. Hey, Lenniswell, you guys do not have to do this, but I just made a $15 donation in my sister's name. So I'm happy to do that. I'm not pressuring people to do that, but I do really, really love charities. And thank you to anybody who also donates. And we fluctuate and we will pick a different charity for next month. But I thought, yes, FinFan, I think Tommy's a little bit better. What a better time to donate in my sister's name. She's cancer free. She just had a mastectomy. And I love that. So for those of you that do donate to charities, bless you for doing that. I think that's amazing. The other thing I want to say real quick, and I don't want to get weird and I don't want to get religious in here. Hey, blessed Gloria. But I will say that the other reason I really like this doctor, as you all know, I've recently been on a path to finding and believing in God. And I love it. I feel just coming. Thank you, Slucky. Thank you, guys. That's really kind. Hey, Denise. I appreciate that very much. You're a special kind of woman, and we're blessed to know you. I love you, Denise. I think about you every single day I walk past that chair. Thank you for coming in and saying that. I love you, babe. Guys, I'm not trying to push God on anybody. I always thought it was weird when people did that, and I still think it's weird. Like, I'm not pushing it. But oh my God, that's hilarious, Teresa. I really liked today. I have a big problem that I'm dealing with. I can't talk about what it is. But hey, Randy, but I have a big problem. And the doctor today that I was with, who I really, really like, he said something to me that I liked a lot. And this doesn't have to be religious for you. It was biblical. I didn't know that. I've not read the Bible. But he said, the Bible says this. And I said, I don't actually. I haven't read the Bible. And he said, oh, okay. So he pulled up with his little iPad thing. He pulled up the quote and he said, it says in the Bible many times, apparently, not to be anxious. Not to be anxious. I didn't know that. Like, I've heard people say, not to fear, that the Bible says do not fear. I guess the Bible says that. But it also says don't be anxious. And he said, do you think your problem is causing you a lot of anxiety? And I said, yes, it's causing me a lot of anxiety. And he said, I love that, Cindy G. He said something about, he read me the quote, but it basically said, don't be anxious and be thankful, like be grateful. And he goes, I know that's hard for you in the situation you're in right now. And I said, no, not at all. And I think it's just kind of amazing because I've been saying this. I've been taking a lot of my problems lately and I keep thinking, like, how can I sift something out of it that's I'm thankful for, even though it's a horrible problem, even though it's causing me the most anxiety. It's horrific. And it is. It's a bad problem that I'm having. I told him that. I said, that's interesting because I keep thinking like, well, at least this came of it. At least I feel this from it. At least this came out of it. Like, that's what I've been doing with my issues lately is I wake up every day and I think I'm still grateful to be here. Like, even though all this crap is going on, there's still things to be happy about and thankful and grateful for. So that's interesting that the Bible says that. I haven't read the Bible, so I didn't know that. Baby steps, I did not realize that. It's Seamus, Jamie Palmer. Thank you, baby steps. Wanda, my brother is having lung cancer removal tomorrow. For so many reasons, I would so love to take you to my support group with me. Wow. Definitely prayers for your brother. I didn't even know he had lung cancer. I think I'm Facebook friends with your brother. I've talked to him once or twice through Messenger. Definitely prayers, and I hope that goes very, very well for him. That's sad. I did not know that, Wanda. Please tell him that everybody here will pray for him or send non-prayers, just healing, well wishes. That's amazing, and I'm sorry. I hope it goes well. I hope that you have really, really good news for us. Anxiety is borrowing from tomorrow, especially if you know how to land and get back up. I don't know that I fully understand the message behind that. But I do know that, like, the God stuff that I talk about is I try to go off of this every day. Guys, I'm going to let him out. Give me just a second. Seamus, this is really annoying, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go outside. Go. I'm sorry, you guys, but he would have just kept doing that. I'm entering a new season in life and believe God will pave the way. Going back to work. Wow, Denise. So Denise, good for you. And that's what I'm trying to say is I really truly believe this. I don't say things I don't believe in. Like, I'm not going to try to believe stuff. And like, it's either it is for me or it isn't. That's probably why I was a Scientologist, because I believed it. I really believe now that I believe in God, I'm a strong believer in God now. And I really do think, hey, Jennifer Steps, that when I say like he's writing the story of your life, I've never felt that way before. I've never felt that way before because I came from Scientology. So it's actually kind of amazing to me that I've shifted and believe in God so strongly. I don't go to church and I haven't read the Bible, but I really believe in God. And I feel like in Scientology, you're forced to feel alone. You're forced to be like, you're in charge of everything. You're in control of it all. If you get sick, it's your fault. If something good happens, that's because of L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology. Like, you're very alone. Do you understand what I mean by that? I know, baby steps. Thank you. I thought so too. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like, it's so heartwarming for me to believe in something because in Scientology, everything's your fault. Everything's your fault, right? So it's Denise, I'm really overweight right now, and I'm sorry that you had to see my fat ass this much, but it's a body. This is what I look like. It's very isolating. Kim is blue. It's very isolating. And so to believe in something is really heartwarming for me. Like, I just don't feel alone. I love that. Neptunes, to me, worrying is doubting God. If you're worrying, you're doubting what God is going to do. I hope so for you, Just Joan. I really hope so for you. I've been sad not seeing you as much. Didn't you find a church you liked on Easter? Not that I'm going to go back to, Julie. It's way too far away. No, I would like to find something closer. Reese, there's a saying that I like, try to remember, particularly in times of stress. I can't tell if someone's here. This is a bad stream. This is getting annoying. Just for today, do not worry. It's very powerful on many different levels and brings you into the present moment. Yes, I love that. Just taking it day by day. Yes. Bye, Vince. So do you hear Seamus now outside? If I could get rid of him, I would get rid of him in a heartbeat. I would like to rehome Seamus, but I can't because I'm too fearful that somebody will be harmful or abusive to him because he truly is special needs. There's something wrong with that cat. He's constant needs. Like there's something really wrong. He's I don't know. Thank you, Denise. Love you, babe. Mary Krause, I might at some point, but I'm going to do that on my own time. But I appreciate your opinion on it. I don't know, Kim is blue. So just I don't remember what I was saying. This keeps it's throwing me off, these damn animals. But I definitely feel less alone. And that speaking of Scientology, there's something I need to show you guys, and it broke my damn heart. And I need to block it out. I'm so mad at Nora right now. She texted me and she said, I did the cheese song for you today. Be still and know that I am God. This verse encourages believers to stop striving, let go of anxiety, and trust in God's presence through turbulent times. I was going to say, you got me a bracelet that says that. Thank you. I love that. Hey, Linz, I love that, Debbie. Be still and know that I am God. Yes, I believe in that. I believe in that. And thank you for your super chat. God's house doesn't always have to have a steeple and a cross. Church for me is sometimes in my car. I agree with that. Hey, Wisconsin Barb, I don't judge people for not going to church. I don't judge people for really anything unless you're coming after me and you also beat your kids at the same time. Hey, Sarah Slater. So guys, you know how I have, this is heartbreaking. Kim is blue. You know how I have niece and nephew through Michael's brother, Sam and Fiona? They were in the Sea Org. So Sam and Fiona, I'm going to alter this. And I certainly don't have to, but I'm going to because I don't like putting kids on the internet. Sam and Fiona. Yes, Wanda. Sam and Fiona were in the Sea Org. They are my ex brother and sister-in-law. My first husband, Michael's brother, Sam. They were in the Sea Org. He married Fiona and they got pregnant. And Fiona had been in the Sea Org since she was like 5 years old. She's been in forever. She's from Australia. And they, of course, decided to keep the child. So they got out of the Sea Org. They live in Clearwater now. And they have a 5-year-old. I think she's 5. She might be 4. Let me do some math here. Hold on. As a matter of fact, hang on. If you guys give me a second. Well, it looks like since I got my new phone, my photos are all like jumbled up. Shit. I will find this out. I think she's 4. I think she was born in 2022. It doesn't matter. She's 4 or 5. Okay. So she's 4 or 5 years old. And I'm on Facebook last night. And this is heartbreaking. I was scrolling and I'm not even following this page, but all of a sudden, Scientology pages are popping up for me everywhere on Facebook. I don't know why. Is that happening to you guys? It's probably just something they're doing. Like they're kicking up the algorithm. They're probably paying for it. I'm scrolling on Facebook in the middle of the night last night. Hey, Miss Sassafras. And I'm just going like this. And I'm like half asleep, like I always am. And I see my 4-year-old niece. What time is it? I see my 4-year-old niece. And I'm like, what the hell? That's Michaela. Like it really threw me off. It woke me up. And I was like, what? My 4-year-old niece, what kind of a person, right? Oh, yeah. Jennifer Steps, she's a hag and an abuser. What kind of a parent allows to put your 4-year-old on a Scientology ad on Facebook? I don't know. For some reason, that makes me feel really uncomfortable. Um, I remember telling you guys this. Huxley, hey Haggis, Huxley is in the Leah Remini show. She's in Huxley. There's a picture of Huxley when he was like 5 years old that is on the Aftermath show with Mike Rinder and Leah Remini. Not didn't give my permission. They took the picture and used it for promo without ever asking me. He was a little boy. I would have said no. I had no idea they even did it. So, what kind of a parent allows, right? What kind of a parent would allow a 4-year-old to be on promo for Facebook? A little girl, a 4-year-old girl. So I blacked out her face because I don't want to show her face. Her name's Michaela. And again, I'm scrolling and I went, oh my God, that's Michaela. Like I saw what she'd looked like through photos. I Googled and I saw photos of her recently. Also, I know her face. I knew exactly what she looked like. Look at this. Michaela is so excited to be starting her first course. Our children's course room is open and ready to help the next generation learn the basics of Scientology, setting them up for a lifetime of success. No, I think they gave permission. I mean, they had this photo taken. They had this picture taken of her. It's horrible. Beautiful dreamer. It's so sick. This kid is 4 years. I'm pretty sure she's 4. She was born in 2022. This is my niece, Cindy G. This is my brother-in-law, brother-in-law's child. He has 2 kids now because they left the Sea Org. A 4-year-old. And if you notice, she's super cute. If you notice, they're rolling out these new kids books, these new kids courses. That's like their thing right now in Scientology, is that they're rolling out these courses just for kids. They have just children's course rooms now. It's Huxley's cousin. Yes, thank you. That helps. Yes is not a child just being a big being. Yeah, Scientology. I don't know if you know this, guys. Not some of you are new. Scientology does not acknowledge children. Of course, they're doing it now because they need new members. Yes, that's Huxley's cousin. But there are no kids. Everybody's treated the same. Everybody's the same age in Scientology. They're just doing this, of course, for PR reasons. And again, they need new members. Thank you for your super chat, Baby Steps. But I thought that was so depressing. It's so depressing. And I have to say this, and I do want to do a God stream possibly next week. I don't care where you stand. I don't care if you believe in God. I don't push God on people. I don't push any beliefs on anybody. I think you should believe in what you want to believe in. You should watch what you want to watch, whatever. Hey, Riley's human. But I've said this, and I mean this. It's every Scientologist, it's a godless, cold, dark play. April, welcome back over, guys. This is April from Nora's stream. I love that you came back. Hi, April. Whether you believe in God or not, I'm not pushing that. I believe in God, and it's so much warmer to me, and I feel so much better in life having a God that I can pray to, talk to, believe in. When you come from Scientology, good question. I don't have an answer for that. Scientology doesn't offer anything good. But when you come from Scientology, there is no God. And it's so gross to me that that's another PR stunt that they pull, is like, you can believe in anything. You can be a Catholic Scientologist. No, you can't. You absolutely can't. And speaking, I'm truly, hey, Southie girl, I'm speaking from experience here. Believing in having a God to turn to lean into, that I can believe in and talk to, is such a better, safer, warmer place to be. than the cold, dark, empty isolation of Scientology. I love that, Debbie. The cheese stands alone, just Joan. Um, there's just a huge difference. I've noticed a huge shift in my life, and I feel sad, especially for those kids, because they don't get an option. They don't get an option. They're truly being taught starting at 4. She's 4 years old. That's Huxley's cousin. She is 4 years old. She's so excited, right? Michaela is so excited to be starting her first course. I'm honestly kind of surprised that they did this, because you would think that the parents, Sam and Fiona, you would think that they would go, no, we don't want her on here because she's going to show this on her channel. Reese will show that. Like, I'm declared, they hate me, right? They didn't really like me before. Sam must be going to the Tampa org. Yeah. Well, Michaela goes to a Scientology school, Kim is Blue, and I'm pretty sure it's near Tampa, the Scientology school that she goes to. How do you know that, Debbie? I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's right, Debbie. I don't think she's 6. I don't think that's a 6-year-old. I think she's maybe 5, but I definitely don't think she's 6. Either way, it's incredibly young. But yeah, they have a son as well. Yeah, it's crazy to me that you would allow to put your child up. Facebook. Are you looking at Sam's page? Because I can look at Sam's page too. Of course, after today, won't be able to, because I just talked about it and he's going to block me. Right, Eric, I know. She's either 4 or 5. I don't think she's 6. I definitely don't think so. But thank you, Nancy. Yeah, it's really it's so dark to me and incredibly disturbing. Hey, Punisher. And I wanted to share that with you guys, and just it really shook me up. What is a Scientology school? Saw a clip where Aaron said his kids went to a Scientology school, but other video, he claims his kids had nothing to do with Scientology ever. I did not know that. I don't know much about Aaron's kids. Scientology school, they have them. There's one in Kansas City where I came from. It's through what's called Applied Scholastics is the studies that they use. It's all study tech from L. Ron Hubbard. And I talked about this recently, but Huxley, they tried very, very, very hard to put Huxley in the Scientology school in Kansas City. It was $1,000 a month. And my in-laws were like, we're happy to pay for it. Like, let us pay for it. Let us put him in a Scientology school. And if you recall, I don't know if you were here for that stream, it was horrific. It was a battle because I didn't want to take him out of public school. He liked his school. I loved Huxley's teachers throughout each grade. And I loved how convenient it was. It was around the corner. It was such a cute little school. I did not want to take him out of his school. And we really locked horns about that for years, because they were like, why? They became gaslighty, right? And they were like, so let me get this straight. Like, you don't want to put him in a sane environment where he can like learn LRH study tech and be in a school where he's safe and he's not going to be near kids that are on Prozac, right? And I was like, yeah, pretty much. Like, I really didn't feel good about it. My gut, like, all kinds of stuff was going off for that. April, thank you. That is really nice of you, April. Thank you for the super chat. That's super kind. Thank you. Aaron's kids, it sounds like, went to a Scientology school for a while. I wouldn't know. I don't know. Lindsay knows. She was with Aaron. But I wouldn't know that. I don't watch anything about Aaron. I don't know what he says. And to my knowledge, I didn't know that Aaron really talked about his kids. I kind of feel like he keeps all of his private personal life kind of off YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, Scientology. There's a major Scientology school in Oregon. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Aaron's kids either. It's not my business. Hey, Martha Martin. There's a Scientology school in Oregon called the Delphi Academy, and that I think Liz Gale went to that. I know a lot of kids who went to the Delphi Academy. It's a really big deal if you went to Delphi. It's a boarding school. There were 3 kids, 4. Sarah, Jeff, Amy, Jill. There were 4. There were 4 kids in Omaha where I grew up that went to the Delphi Academy, but both of their parents were dentists and they were loaded and they sent all of their kids there. And then they all went into the Sea Org after that. I don't know much about Delphi. Okay, Jennifer. I don't know much. Yeah, her brother went there too. I don't know a lot about Delphi, but I do wonder if, does anybody know this? This would be an interesting question for Liz Gale. Do you think that they obviously, I'm not being naive here. I know the answer for the most part. Do you think, Megan Roberts, do you think kids that went to Scientology schools, but mostly Delphi, hey, honeybee? No, no, Punisher, definitely not. Do you think that they recruit those kids to go directly into the Sea Org? I would guess yes. Versus, I guess what I'm saying is, do you think they recruit them to go into just staff, like regular class 5 staff orgs around the country? Or do you think that I would guess, if I had to guess, Sea Org recruiters come specifically to recruit them? Kids are always plucked pretty fast. The second they turn 16, I signed many Sea Org contracts. The second kids turn 16, Sea Org recruiters show up like right away. Wow, April. April, Nora said you were very generous, and you are. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a member. That's really, really sweet of you, April. Thank you. Thank you to all the new people who have come over. No, it's fine, Jennifer. I was just curious if it was like school. It's not. Definitely not. No, it's only Scientology curriculum. So it's only LRH material. So they're going to do all, okay, Lindsay, crazy. They're going to only do LRH stuff. So they don't learn math. No, they're not learning about social studies, science. No, 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 no. Thank you, Yadira. I would think so too, Rain. Lindsay, what do you think about that? I wish Nora was in the chat. It does. It looks like a college. Liz Gale would be the expert on this. I mean, I've known about the Delphi Academy since I was born. Like my dad has always talked about Delphi and what a big deal it was. One of the kids from Omaha, the 3 girls went into the Sea Org. Jeff was the son, and he ended up going. He did not go into the Sea Org. He worked for John Travolta. And my dad used to just rave about those kids. He was so impressed because they were Delphi, products of Delphi. They were Delphi kids. Like if you're a Scientologist, Delphi is a big deal. And it means you're loaded because it's a boarding school and it's like the best of the best of the best as far as LRH training. The kids laboring out in the blazing sun, young kids. Honeybee, yeah, I believe you. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Hey, Abdazzle. Yeah, April, I mean it. Thank you. I think it's like military school where they're recruited in and they are ranked higher than those who just enlist. Yes. If you went to Delphi, it's a big deal. It's like OT8. Like that's like a milestone in Scientology. If you're hey Eileen Miller, if you're a Delphi kid, that's a big deal. Well, thank you for being a member, Punisher. I hope that doesn't mean that you're leaving. I really love having you over here, and thank you, good sir, for being a member. Thank you, girly. I am a huge fan of turquoise. I think Liz did say they recruit directly. I'm sure I don't watch a lot of Liz's content, but I am sure that Liz is always one of the bigger ones that to me is I don't know, Erica. I don't know if my dad didn't have the money at the time. I don't know the answer to that. Thank you, Punisher. Liz, I don't really know Liz very well. I've met her a couple of times. In my chat, I've met her, and then I did a panel with her early on. That's the only time I've actually talked to her face to face was on a panel. I don't think I've talked to her outside of that. I've never talked to her on the phone. So I don't really know Liz Gale. I don't have any beef with Liz Gale. I support Liz Gale. I'm not one of those like, let's just fight because everybody's fighting. I think she does great work. I don't watch a lot of it. But what I love about Liz is that she is pretty hardcore about spreading the Scientology evil message. And I'm not good at that. Liz and Nora, even Lindsay, Aaron, sometimes I think he used to be, but I don't watch Aaron. I don't watch Liz. I've only watched Nora for the most part, but they're doing way more Scientology content than I am. And I'm thankful for anybody who exposes the evils of Scientology. That's all I'm trying to get at. But Liz would definitely be a person who would know about it. And I'm sure she's done a lot of content on the Delphi Academy. If I had to guess, if she went there, I don't know why she wouldn't do content on it. She could expose all the secrets. And I absolutely have no doubt that Sea Org recruiters are waiting around the clock there for when kids turn 16. They get them to sign the contracts and they recruit them into the Sea Org. That's the main probably goal there of Scientology, because Sea Org, they recruited Liz for stuff. Sea Org, you're never really going to see the light of day again. You won't see a TV. You don't get to like listen to any music. You don't even get a phone. Most of them don't even get a cell phone. They are shut off from the world. Sea Org members are really, really like a piece of veal. They're just like in cages. They are shut off. They don't get to go home. They don't get to see their family. They're signing a literal billion-year contract to give everything up to be there. Yeah, Liz does a good job. I just don't watch her. I honestly get a little bit, it's not that I get triggered, Lindsay. It's just I would think you get this, Lindsay. I come on here for 2 hours a day, almost every day of the month. I skip the Zoom call day, which is this Sunday, and then I'll usually take off 1 or 2 days in between sometimes. But when I talk 2 hours a day like this with you guys, and I'm talking about Scientology, sometimes it drains me. And the last thing I want to do is go watch the replay of somebody's 2-hour stream about Scientology. It doesn't mean I don't support them. It's the opposite. I very much support them. It's just, I have a hard time going, great, now I'm going to go tune in for 2 hours on some, like, it's not, that's why I don't watch TV. I don't watch shows. I very rarely will watch a movie. I just don't want to sit down and watch something. I'm doing that now. I'm talking. I'm interacting. It kind of drains me. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you guys for being members. That's really supportive of me and Hux, and I appreciate that. It's very sad. I know you think everyone else is doing more than you, babe. You're doing a lot. You talk about Scientology plenty. You're reaching people every day. That is really sweet. I love you, Marissa Martin. Thank you for saying that's very validating. I don't feel like I talk about it enough. Me too, Kim. I try. I want to talk about it more. I also don't know how often people want to hear about it. You know, there's plenty of other channels talking about it. Here's what I like to do if I do it. I don't want to talk about current Scientology drama. I don't want to talk about David Miscavige. Plenty of other people are doing that. I like to talk about my path through Scientology. I like to talk about my path out of Scientology. False alarm. I think it's a false alarm, Bo. Bojangles? Bojangles. Bring your toast. He loves his toast the most. Bobo loves his toast. Is that the cutest thing? It has legs. You guys, it has legs. Bobo's loves his toast the most. Is that? I got that at TJ Maxx one year, and I love it so much. Can we do a night where we go through your Scientology books? Lacey, he's a great person, Kim. What do you mean, Lacey? Like my basic books? Like, what do you mean? Like we go through, this is a nasty one here. I just found this one again recently. The Second Dynamic. This is the book where I had my first, yeah, I mean, we've gone through, hey, Joan Marie, we've gone through a lot of the books, but yeah, I mean, Lacey, just be more specific. What do you mean? Like, I've got these assist books down here by my feet. This is such a fucked up. So I know Armine. See this, guys? Children's Confessional. Ages 6 to 12. It's a processing checklist for use on children. Be sure the child can understand the question. Rephrase it so he or she can understand it. The first question is the most potent. And you've got that page. These 2 pages. This was performed on me when I was 6. And this page, this last page. Look at that question. Have you ever been a coward? Have you ever made too much fuss over a little hurt? Have you ever tried to make your parents believe you were doing better than in school than you were? Have you ever told on anyone? Have you ever teased younger children? How do you like that question right there, by the way? Have you ever been a coward? How would you like asking a 6-year-old that? Talk about introverting a kid. Have you ever been a coward? Like, that's a tough question to say to an adult. Was it on there? Have you ever felt dirty? Look at the very first question. What has somebody told you not to tell? Talk about making a child feel disgusting and dirty. That's the first fucking question I got when I was 6 years old on the cans. What has somebody told you not to tell? Have you ever pretended to be sick? Have you ever made yourself sick or hurt yourself to make somebody sorry? Have you ever wanted something very much but never told anybody about it? Have you ever gotten yourself dirty on purpose? It's a child's confessional. How about this third question down? Do you have a secret? Do you have a secret? How would you like to ask a 6-year-old that? Look at this one by my finger. Who have you made guilty? Have you ever done something you shouldn't when you were supposed to be in bed or asleep? Have you ever told others bad stories about someone? Look down here. Is there anything you should tell your parents and never have? Have you ever done something to your body that you shouldn't have? Have you ever done anything to someone else's body that you shouldn't have? Okay, Liz. Hey, butterfly. Can you imagine asking a kid this on the meter? Thank you, Liz, for your super chat. Thank you. Yes, April. I had that done to me. That was my first security check when I was 6 years old. I had that done on the e-meter, which is not just asking questions. It's on a tool that's used that you hold. I'm sure Nora's explained this on her channel, but where you hold cans, it's like a lie detector test. Yep, I had my first one when I was 6, my child confessional when I was 6 years old. Have you ever been a coward? Hey, DJS. Yeah, I mean, it actually makes me think a little bit of the abuse that Marilyn did to her kids. Of course, she beat her kids and poured hot sauce into their mouths. It's not the same thing, but it's super, super abuse. And I can't imagine doing that. Were the cans intimidating? Oh, God, yes. The cans were intimidating up till 5 years ago. I hated getting on the cans. I mean, I've heard people say they could fake it. I could not. They always knew when I was lying. They always knew when I was saying I was happy and good when I wasn't. It's truly a lie detector test. It's terrifying. It's very uncomfortable and it's made to make you feel uncomfortable, right? Tell me it's not made to make you feel uncomfortable. Have you ever been a coward? Have you ever done something to your body? Have you ever done something to somebody else's body? Have you ever made yourself sick? A fucking 6-year-old? I feel like crying. This makes me very upset. I think it's the book you started telling about or reading from this is, yes, Lacey Silver, this is. This is where I had my first security check on the cans. But yeah, we can go through my books. But yeah, it's sick what they do to kids, guys. It's rough. It's not for the weak. And yeah, a child doesn't know what being a coward means. And why would you make a child overthink like that? Children are supposed to not think that hard, right? Like they're not. They're supposed to be full of imagination. They're supposed to be playful. They're supposed to be silly. It makes me sad because that wasn't allowed at all. For me, that was not allowed. My father was very strict in Scientology. I've told you guys I had very little toys. Like we didn't do that. We didn't really celebrate holidays. After my mom left, we really didn't. And she left when I was 6. Um, did I ever even once leave an auditing session where I actually felt better? Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah, in my 30s, my 20s, sure. I thought I did. Um, I hate it for the kids too. And you saw the picture of Huxley's cousin, right? She's 5 or 4. What about when at school? What do you mean, Cindy? What do you mean when at school? Moose? It's a total violation of human rights. Yeah, honeybee. Um, you just have to think about the psychological damage this does, right? Like it's like what I was saying yesterday. Marilyn doesn't think it's a big deal. It's a nothing burger, right? She locked her kid in a room all day, separated her from the rest, took her toys away. The psychological crying. Remember, she said I was crying all day, wondering if this is that bad. Kids shouldn't have to go through that kind of pressure and anxiety. It causes severe psychological damage. That to me is very similar to this book because this is the same thing. I wasn't allowed to be a kid. You're putting the focus back on me. You're asking me if I've ever been a coward at the age of 6, if I've ever done something to my body I shouldn't have done, right? Like you're introverting the shit out of me. Kids should just be silly. Kids are just funny. When Huxley was 5, he was hilarious. I have so many videos of him just like dancing and singing, and he was free. And they don't get to do that in Scientology. There's no room for that. And it's really horrible. Yeah, it's the worst part is, and this ties in with the Maryland thing, is like if you are not going to protect children, you shouldn't have them. You should not be allowed to be around them. Children deserve to be protected. They're the most innocent creatures, besides animals to me, on planet Earth. Kids are totally innocent. They can't do anything wrong, even if they try. They don't know yet. Their brains are not developed, right? There should be all the grace and room in the world for kids to be silly, for them to be funny. This is making me sad. I'm thankful that my kid will not ever have to be involved in that. But just thinking back to that security check, my feet didn't even touch the ground in that chair. My body was too little, right? Like I have been stabbed at. We all have. I'm not just saying me, but like all of us as kids in Scientology have been poked, prodded, and stabbed at. What did you do? When were you a coward? When did you do something wrong? Did you ever fake it? Did you ever try to get out of something? Did you ever do something dirty to somebody else? What kinds of questions is that for any human? It violates all human rights, but doing that to the most innocent version of the most innocent thing on our planet, kids don't do anything wrong. Why would you make them feel that way? You're breaking them. You're breaking them mentally, right? I remember, my very first stream on YouTube, that's how I felt most of my life, was this. You saw me. My shoulders were down. I was very beaten down. Now, I still had a lot of spark in me, right? Like I still was funny. I still enjoyed life for the most part. But now that I've been on the other side of it, I see how broken I truly was. Not just broken, but controlled, highly, highly controlled, right? Like not allowed to think for myself, kind of controlled. I didn't realize it until I've been outside of that bubble now for this long. April, thank you so much again. Wow. April, that's very kind. And same with you, DJS. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the super stickers. That's really nice. It's super cruelty. Yeah, Lady O, I got asked a lot of questions, but that's no different than Aaron. That's no different than Jenna, Liz, Nora, Serge, Liz Ferris, right? There's Nora now. Everybody, all of them. I speak for all of them here that were kids. I can't hardly think about this shit, man. It makes me really sad. Even just to see Nora come in and think about her as a child. Like, guys, kids are. I love that, Nora. Thank you. Kids are off limits. Kids really are off limits, especially like little kids. Nora, I showed the I blacked out her face, Nora, because I don't want to show pictures of kids, but that's Huxley's cousin. That's my niece, Michaela. She's either 4 or 5. Michaela is so excited to be starting her first course. Michaela doesn't have a fucking prayer. Michaela doesn't have a shot at life. This is her first breaking. She's getting her first breaking. We're going to break that spirit. We're going to break her down. I fucking hate these people so much. And I usually don't feel like I want to hate things, but I hate her fucking parents, man. I hate that whole family. They make me sick. They're enablers. I can't fucking believe that they're going to, never mind the things they asked us. They locked us in a room with an adult and we weren't allowed to leave while these questions were asked over and over, guys, until I was in my late 30s. Okay. These questions were asked of all of us, but I'll speak for me. I was questioned like that until I was in my late 30s. You're locked in a room and you're not allowed to leave. I've been in session for 12 hours before. You can't leave. I'm going to give you an example. Thank you, Lindsay. I literally could say, and I did when my husband died, and they did this. Oh, I'm going to blow my nose. Oh, Huxley's home. I hear him talking. That's a big dog bark right there. Yeah, he's a loud bark. It is claustrophobic, but I'm going to give you an example for those of you that don't know. Bo is on the case. Yeah, Bo will definitely let me know if somebody's here. No, he doesn't really have different barks, Mama Bear. He's pretty on high alert. Thank you, Jennifer Steps. Hey, Hux. Hey, Hux. Can you close my office? Yeah. Come here, Bubbo.
You have to drive home.
Oh, nice. Huxley drove home.
The dogs. The boss is a lot easier to drive than the truck.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to just give you an example for those of you that don't know, just so you have an idea. And I've said this before, but there might be people who haven't heard this. Like Nora just said, so we're locked in a room. So if you're claustrophobic, you're effed, right? But you're locked in a room. And the reason a lot of people hate me is just also my face. But one of the big things when I came out of Scientology was I didn't have boundaries. People really had a real problem with that. Like she talks about her vagina. She talks about anything with a straight face. There is nothing, there is no rock left unturned when you are a Scientologist. When I was married to my first husband, I would be put into a room and they would say, how often are you having sex? What kind of sex? What positions are being used? How many fingers were used? What were you thinking about? Were there any instruments or toys used during that? How many times a week are you doing that? You cannot say, let's just say they go, what were you thinking about during sex with your husband? You can't be in the real world, and you guys are in the real world. Okay. So you can't say, no Scientologist would, thank you, MJ. Not one person in Scientology ever would go, you're holding the cans. Never once would someone go, I'm not comfortable answering that. That's a personal question. I'm not going to answer that. Let's practice it. Thank you, baby steps. Thank you again for your super chat. Let's practice it. I'm holding the cans and the auditor goes, what were you thinking about during sex with Michael? I'm not going to answer that. Understood. I'll repeat the auditing command. What were you thinking about during sex with Michael? I'm not going to answer the question. That's not your business. I understand. I'll repeat the auditing command. What were you thinking about while having sex with Michael? Fuck you, I'm out of here. Got it. I'm going to repeat the auditing command. What were you thinking about while having sex with Michael? What if I don't want to answer this question? Do you understand that I don't want to answer this question? I do understand that. I'll repeat the auditing command. What were you thinking? That's a typical session right there. Hey, Kathy Burkhart. So you did not want, did it? Hey, SoCal Joy. It never occurred to me ever to go, that's a private question. Guys, there are no private questions. That's one of the reasons I don't mind talking about sex. Like everything's normalized to me. Nothing's off the table. People come in here and they're like, hey, Reese, can I ask you this? Or you don't have to answer if it's uncomfortable for you. Nothing's uncomfortable. I was asked those questions at 6 years old. So literally nothing's uncomfortable for me, right? It's not. We can go anywhere you want to go. That's why I talk about my taint. I talk about my vagina. I talk about sex. I talk about very private things with you guys. I talk about very private things with people in a Starbucks line. There is no privacy for me because there never was. So I'm just now trying to learn a little bit about like, that's inappropriate. Oh, okay. Got it. Like things are not inappropriate for me. I'll go there. I don't have a problem talking about it. Like I have no problem saying the craziest shit out loud. And that's why my mom always goes, Reese, right? A lot of people do that. I did that in front of someone last week and they went, Reese. I'm not going to say who, but they went, Reese. And I went, oh, too far? Okay. Sorry. Like I'm still figuring out like what's okay and what's not. Because you either like me or you hate me because of that. And I think a lot of ex-Scientologists, you guys see us, it's kind of what you see is what you get. I wouldn't say that any of them are like liars or any of that. We're pretty open. We're pretty out there. Now, not all of them put their life out there like I do. I don't think Nora puts she does some. Aaron's definitely, I would say, closed up about his life. I don't watch Liz Gale and I haven't watched Aaron in a long time. But when I did content with him, I don't feel like he talked about his life much. But I put it all out there. And that's one of the reasons I think the haters hate me so much, because there's really nothing they can pin me to. If you think about that, you think they're going to embarrass me? You think they're going to be like, Mom of the Year is a cokehead? I don't give a shit. Like I've been put in session for a very long time. I've done thousands and thousands of hours of TR bull bait. Like, it's going to take more than that to shake me down. It just doesn't. And I feel that way about every other ex-Scientologist. We're pretty psychologically and mentally tough because we had to be, right? There were no questions that were not allowed. And if you said no, they just came back harder and went, yes, no, yes. And the door's locked and you're not getting out. And I was trained by the age of 6 to know that. I was seasoned. I knew at that point, right? I was 7 years old getting bull baited, and I had a man in his 40s, maybe 50s, between my legs pretending to perform oral sex on me at the age of 7. And I had to sit there and take it for about 45 minutes until I flattened that button. I had to sit there quietly in a chair. At first, the first 10 to 15 minutes, I was crying. I was squirming. I was upset. I was freaked out. And the supervisor was bent over me going, "You've done this before. Now, come on. Let's get this done. Let's do this drill." Right? I had a man in between my legs, in between my thighs, pawing at my vagina at 7 years old. A man in his mid 40s or 50s, somewhere in that decade range, pretending to go down on me. And I had to sit there and I had to take it with other adults and kids doing the same thing in that room. And I was squirming in my chair and I had an adult supervisor going, "Now knock it off. Let's get through this drill so we can reward you for deadening and numbing yourself and being totally desensitized to the world. And then you're going to grow up to be a woman on YouTube where everybody fucking hates you because you are dead and you're desensitized and you're numb to the world and you have no boundaries." Love you, Cindy G. So forgive me if haters come my way and they're like little gnats. You're too fucking late. We're desensitized. You calling me fat is the last fucking thing I care about. You getting mad at me about the long con is not something I give two shits about. You're too late. Scientology is active child abuse and strips people of their humanity. Yes, it does. I've been bull baiting, hey Sharon, since I was 4. My legs dangled in a chair in my kitchen, and I've been doing it since I was 4 years old. And then when I was 7, hey Millie, I had a man pretending to perform oral sex on my 7-year-old body with an adult leaning over me going, "Knock it off. Let's pass this drill. Knock it off. You've been doing this since you were 4. No HE&R in this course room. No HE&R. Do you know what HE&R stands for? Human emotion and reaction. It's a term I've been told since I was 4. I can't get it out of my head. My dad used to clap in my face and go, "No HE&R in this house. God damn it." That's exactly verbatim what my dad used to say all the time. And my sister would go, "Don't cry. Don't cry." Because it would be HE&R. "Sorry, Punky. I didn't mean to frighten you." Punky, you can have all the HE&R in the world, and we're always going to allow it on you, girl, because you're really tawny. I'm just telling you that because I wish people, hey, Roberta, welcome over. I wish people would give a little more grace to the ex-Scientologists. You know, I get that Nora said this to me on the phone the other night. We're some fucked up people. Nora, do you remember saying that? What is it that we're circus freaks. We're circus freaks. I'm sure a lot of you are kind about it. But if you think about it, for those of you that have watched this channel for a long time, do you ever just watch this and go, "I only watch it because it's a fucking train wreck"? This girl, I don't know how she's still alive. She's so messed up. We all are. It's all the product of us being broken as kids. We were intentionally, psychologically broken and deadened to the world. I love that, Kim. Like, I think people are fascinated with the ex-Scientology community because we're freaks. We're weird. Oh, Emily Brooks, I love you. You're fine. Hey, Heather. So, I mean, while, I know a lot of you come on here and you're like, I love Reese. She's going to make me laugh today. Some days I don't. Some days I do in the beginning and then it gets serious like it did today. Hey, Deborah. Some days I just don't have it in me, man. We're sideshow freaks. We are the walking dead, literal brain damage cult freaks. We are learning how to be human in real time on a stage. What a beautiful way of putting that, Nora. That's an amazing way of putting that. Nora, I would like to, I know I said, you're pretty tiny though. Well, I don't know if you knew. I just thought I'd tell you that you're a frosted mini wheat with eyes. Dainty too. And you've never made a mistake in your whole life. I don't know if you knew that, but you've never made a mistake. She's won every award at the Westchester Dog Show in every class, even the hunting class, which is weird because that's in the sporting. That's not her class. Nora, I know I said that I wanted to have you on your channel. I was wondering if you'd be willing to come on to mine, or if maybe we could simul stream it. But I want to do specifically content on what we're talking about right now. Like, I really, really want to you're so good at being therapeutic. You're even though we're close in age, you're very motherly to me about it. Like, you help me to see the bigger picture on things, and like how you make me feel so much less alone, if that makes sense. You make me feel so much less out here in the middle of nowhere by myself. The answer is yes, I will come on to any channel. Well, you don't agree to that unless you want to come on to my OnlyFans. I mean, it's up to you, but I wanted to ease you into it. But sure. Okay. You said yes. No takebacks. Nora and you are doing the work to grow. Thank you, Nancy. Strength in numbers. Yes, Jen. We are. I think we're doing it in real time. Damn, I got to highlight that again. That's crazy talk right there. That's some real seriousness. Tits in the sun, tits in the sun. We are sideshow freaks. We're the Walking Dead, literally brain damage cult freaks. We are learning how to be human in real time on a stage. Damn, that's accurate. And some people can't handle it. And some people attack us for it. I still to this day, I'm like, why is Marilyn coming after me? She even said herself, I never came after her first. Like, it's crazy to me, but maybe she just likes the sideshow freak business. Maybe she likes picking on people who she thinks are less than her, right? Clearly, she beat her kids. Yeah, me too, April. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, good idea, actually, Angie. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so Nora's birthday is on Thursday. I don't want to mess with any of that. I wonder if you'd be willing to do that. Would you be willing to do that this week or next week? I don't want to do it on your birthday. You never have to hide. We could do it Friday. We could do it tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. I don't really care. I just really kind of want to get into this. I want to talk to somebody else about it. I used to love doing these talks with Sterling, and I don't have Sterling anymore. I don't have. So I need you to come on and take that place. You never have to hide your feelings. Okay, tomorrow or Friday. What do you guys want to do? Can you guys tune in for that? Thank you, Buffy. Birthday week. Good or bad, those of us who care about you want you to be you exactly as you are. No other expectations, just coming here to visit Reese. I know, and I love you, Just Joan. I just also know, like, Just Joan, you're not a good example. You truly are a supporter of me, but there are some people who are fair weather people who, Nora will know exactly what I mean. People who alternate and jump the SPTV community. They're here for the fucking drama, and they're here to watch the train wreck of these circus freaks. Not all of you are like that. A lot of you are actual, like, supportive women, mothers, fathers who are like, I'm rooting for these people. I want them to make it. And I know one of the reasons you guys really support us is because you support mental wellness. You support the fact that you see that we are actually making progress and getting better. Like, I know that that's why a lot of you hang on. I've even gotten messages like that. Like, Reese, I really didn't care for you. but now I do. Like something changed and I see you changing. Right? Never once thought, hey, Jenny Jinjin, never once thought, I just want to watch a train wreck. Just very impressed with your beautiful mind and how well you remain normal in a crazy situation. That, thank you. Not all of you are like that. I shouldn't have pointed it in that direction. Not all of you are like that. But I definitely know there is a part of the community that's like, wow, let's go watch the Aaron and Jenna shit. Oh my God, look at Reese and Tommy. Holy shit, what's Nora doing? Like, it's like a soap opera for some people. It's not. It's our real life and it's happening in real time. And a lot of it's would be embarrassing if we had feelings, but we don't. Thank you, Jenny Jinjin. I mean, most people would probably be like, damn, aren't you guys embarrassed to be out here like melting down in real time? I'm not. I'm not shamed at all. They try to shame me. Thank you, Alicia. They definitely try. People who care about mental health help and who work on themselves get it. Yes, it's true. We're at least we're thank you, Martin. At least we are doing it. We're doing the work. Nora and I, you can't deny the fact that we've changed. We've improved. We've sharpened our skills as humans. I must have missed it. Baby steps. Let me go look and I apologize. I agree with that very much. Sorry, not freaks, just people trying to survive the damage inflicted on them. Your behavior was how you survived. Ooh, that's powerful. That's really good. Just people trying to survive the damage inflicted on them. Your behavior was how you survived. Your behavior was how you survived. Yeah, Abdazzle. Thank you, baby steps. Hey, Tennessee girl. That's crazy. That's really good. Thank you for your super chat. Joanne gave me a giant super chat. Reese, we're like a puzzle scattered across the table. But with all of us together, we're going to help put the pieces together. I'm so glad you're part of my puzzle piece. I love this woman. It gave me goosies. I love this lady. Thank you, Joanne. And she's in it for the long haul. This is my friend. This is my friend right here. Thanks, Martin. I just do content that works. I never know what I'm going to do. You're fantastic, but mostly when you talk about you and your daily life, I appreciate that, but I can't guarantee that or promise that to anyone, right? Like it's a show about whatever it's about each day. I can't have pressure on me for it to be a certain way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joanne Hawley, thank you. And I love you. I love seeing you and Nora be empowered. It pumps me up seeing the growth in others. I do too, Linz. I do too. And we kind of talked about doing like a panel, the three of us at some point. And I never said that publicly, but I want to do that as well. Rachel, same. I consider you a friend, Reese. You're so welcoming. I'm not going anywhere. Well, Rachel, I appreciate you saying that. You are the main reason that I won't allow any kind of like people attacking your religion, which I know what it is. I'm just not going to say it. But I'm really protective of you because I don't want people. I know that you are a big believer in your religion and supportive, and I am too. So I don't want anybody tearing you down for that. Thank you, Martin. I'm so impressed by your dedication to mental health. I have therapy tomorrow, Neptunes, and I'm couldn't be more excited about it. I've cut back on my therapy to increase therapy for Huxley, and I'm fine with it because I've been in therapy for years. I miss it. I used to go to therapy. My insurance in Kansas City was killer, and I had therapy every week. That was where I really made progress, but I'm okay backing off now. Like I have enough tools. He's given me enough life tools, but I am a huge believer in therapy. I think everybody should have a therapist. And thank you, Neptunes, for your super chat. Thank you, Kim is Blue. Yeah, Rachel, I want to be one for you. So, okay, sounds like Nora and I are going to do something tomorrow. How many people can come? Nora texted me tomorrow. Can you guys come? That's so nice. Mrs. Carson, you're so nice. I thought it was funny last night. Tommy called you Mr. Carson, but I mean, it says your name and I don't think he knows, but I thought that was funny. I was lucky enough to meet you early on. You are so inclusive and make everyone. I was thinking about you today. I was looking at a picture of us from when we were together in Seattle. I love you, Erica, and thank you for being a member. Thank you. She's my real friend. Can it be after 4:30? Nora, are you in here? I love that. And I knew that. I love you, DNV. I absolutely love that. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Honestly, I was thinking something by like a 4:00. Nora, you're 2 hours behind me, which kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know if it sucks. I don't know. Hey, Mad Drop. I was thinking like around 4 because I'm guessing it's going to be a 2-hour stream easily. Now, I can do earlier, Nora. If you want to do earlier, I mean, I could do a weird time. I could do like 2 or 3 my time. I was sorry, Nora. I was talking about my time. I could do an earlier afternoon show, and people can just click the replay if they can. Hey, Michelle. Tell me this. What do you guys prefer? I could do. Oh, shit. I forgot I have something. Hold on. Oh, can it, man? Fuck. She's, oh my God. Watch your dirty mouth. I love it. She's a flexible lesbian. A flexbian? Is that what you would call that? A flesbian? Nora, I forgot I have to take my mom somewhere. Hold on. Let's make magic happen. Fuck. Let me call my mom. I got to call a friend. I got to phone a friend. One sec, please. It's like the first time in history my mom has never answered the phone. My mom always answers the phone. She's probably going to call back in a minute. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking around 4:00 my time tomorrow. I really can't do earlier. I would like to do earlier, but Nora said she's open anytime. So I'd really like to do like I'd really like to do earlier. I'm thinking, hey, Liz Ferris, I'm thinking like 3:30. Nora, if I can make that work, guys, it's going to be between. Oh, nice, Lindsay. Lindsay's going live after me. It's going to be between like 3:30 and 4, but I'd actually like to go sooner than later. I'm trying to figure out where I have to take my mom tomorrow and work that out. And I can't believe that woman didn't pick up her phone. Okay, so guys, look for a stream in the afternoon with me and Nora because I'm really excited about it and I want to do it. Okay. Oh my God, Yadira. So please do that. I'm going to hop off because I just realized we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to try to call my mom again. Look for a stream in the afternoon, please. I really want to do this. Thank you, Nora, for being willing to do this. Thank you guys for the super chats tonight. I kind of went all over the place. I'm sorry. It was one of those streams. Thank you for the mods being here. I mean it. Thank you to the new people who came in. That was amazing. And I hope you stick around. Hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe on your way out. Please hit the like button and the hype button, but mainly hit subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you. Sorry, I was kind of in my head, but I would like to catch that tomorrow afternoon with Nora. So maybe around 4. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Thank you again. Sorry, I was all over the place. Here comes Fred, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm excited about this stream.